Welcome to this meditation. This is called the Canoe. It can be used to enhance your clairs, to heighten your senses. It can also be used to visit with your power animal. Before you begin, make sure that you won't be disturbed for 10 to 15 minutes. And make sure you're in a comfortable position. Let us begin. As you settle into your chair, I'd like you to just focus on your breath, the ebb and the flow, breathe in and breathing out. And as you bring your awareness to your breath, you can gently close your eyes and just let your head fall forward. Feeling your chest rise and fall. Now with each breath that you inhale, start to rise, raise your head. Now that your head is upright, I'd like you to focus in on your third eye, the screen in your mind's eye. You'll see a picture start to tune in for you. Before you is a small stream, and at the bank is a small canoe. And as you walk over, you see that the canoe is filled with cushions and pillows and looks so inviting. As you step into the canoe and nestle yourself so that you are comfortable, you can gently reach over and just push off from the shore. And you slowly start to drift down this stream. You can hear the water as it laps up against the side of the canoe. You look over the side of the canoe and you see how clear the water is. It's pristine, crystal clear. You can see the little pebbles on the bottom, the leafy seaweed. Maybe a few fish are swimming by it. You can't help but to drop your hand over the side of the canoe and just let your fingertips trail along in the water. Creating swirls in the water, you watch the ripples. The water feels so fresh, so cool, and so invigorating. Your senses are starting to come alive. As you bring your hand back inside the canoe, you look up to the sky. The sun setting. Maybe it's just rising. Maybe it's midday. Are there pillowy clouds that dot all along your landscape of the sky? Or are you seeing the most beautiful colors of a sunset? All that you know is this is a perfect day. Absolutely perfect, peaceful, and serene. As you bring your attention back down into your canoe, as you slowly drift along in this little stream, you look to the right and you see a field of tall grasses. And in that moment, you feel this soft breeze caress your cheek. And on this breeze, you can smell all the grasses combining with all the wildflowers, the delphiniums, the honeysuckle, even the daisies seem to have their own scent. And just at the outer reach of this field, you can see the lilac trees in full bloom. The sweet, sweet smell. You can almost taste the smell. How can that be? And you just take a deep breath in. It just feels so healing to be in the presence of such beauty. The gift that Mother Nature gives us. You can see little butterflies flittering around in the tall grasses, going from flower to flower. You can hear the buzzing of the bees as they collect their honey, their pollen. It's absolutely magical here, isn't it? As you bring your awareness back to in front of you, you can see further down the stream that there are some magnificent trees that are dotting the shoreline. One in particular catches your eye. This huge weeping willow, standing so tall, with this massive umbrella of branches cascading over the stream. As your eyes trail up the trunk of this tree, you know that it's a very old, wise tree just by its stature. Your knowing tells you this. As you follow the trunk up until the branches start to part, your eyes are drawn to a bird feeding her young in a nest on one branch. Up on another branch, there's some furry squirrels that are chasing each other. And you can see and hear their laughter, their joy, as they too enjoy this day. You seem to be able to take in almost every single branch of this beautiful, amazing tree and the wisdom that the willow gives us. You notice a hole in her trunk, and in that hole is nestled, maybe it's some raccoons. Maybe it's a wise owl. Take a moment and just connect with that animal, with that bird. Again, just breathe. As you bring your awareness back down the tree, your attention is drawn to the left, where there's a slight embankment, and at the outer reach of this is a line of pine trees, tall, mighty pine trees. And you can see at a clearing, there's some deer that are coming out with their young. content, so serene, acutely aware. They too were paying attention to every sound. See them lift their nose up into the air just to smell your scent. That is how aware they are. But they do not fear you. They know that you are safe. As you return your gaze back to the stream, you see you're coming upon a clearing where the canoe kind of runs up on a sandbank. And as you step out of this canoe, there's a path before you. And as you follow the path, it leads you to a tree, a wise old tree. And it beckons you to sit down under it just for a moment, just to blend your energy with Mother Nature, to feel her healing love, to ground you, and to allow you to connect with all of her creations. And as you drop your gaze into your lap, you become aware of an energy that stands before you. And as you lift your head, your eyes meet. There stands an animal looking back at you. Now you ask, "Hello, what's your name?" And you wait for the reply. You know that this animal, all their strengths, has come to you to let you know that they walk beside you, behind you, in front of you, above you, protecting you, infusing you with their traits, their strengths, even some of their weaknesses, so that you may learn, evolve, and grow. You know that this is a gift from Mother Nature, that this animal has come to you. And this animal now says it's time for them to slowly go away. And as their energy starts to back up, lower your head, focus on your breathing, keenly aware of all the sounds that surround you. Bring your awareness back to your feet. Wiggle your toes. Now your hands, wiggle your hands. Rub your hands together. Another deep breath. And when you're ready, bring your awareness back to your room. Slowly, effortlessly, feeling refreshed, invigorated, and renewed. And have a blessed day.